And then you come into this leader job, and you told me a story about when you asked about another leader, because I want to ask you about the England job, but the England job went to a Swede called Sven, and people know him here, obviously, Sven-Göran Eriksson.
I love Sven.
Yeah, but Rio Ferdinand came back, and you asked Rio, how is that manager? How is he?
Yeah, I did. I asked Rio, because you were interested. Rio was in the England team, and I said, how is Sven? You know, what are you doing? And try what you're doing. What does Sven do? I said, you know, he said, oh, he's really good, very good. I said, oh, fantastic. I said, what does he do? I said, does he talk to you a lot? He said, no, he doesn't say anything. I said, oh. I said, what, does he take the training? He said, no, he doesn't take it, he just watches. I thought, that's a good job for £6 million a year. I don't know, I could watch, I could stand and watch England train, you know. But I love Sven. Sven's a lovely, lovely, lovely person, you know, and...
But that's just what I want to say, because it's the leader role you're having, and you have a lot of loyal players. Yeah, when you talk about how you took Gareth and Luka Modric onto the next stage, a bit like you talked about Ron Greenwood. Is that the part of your success as well, that you've taken that part into your leadership of clubs?
Yeah, I think you look at players, and it's getting the best out of players, whatever level you coach at. Players will respond more to a pat on the back and being told. Everybody loves a well done. You know, there's nothing like it. When you've done well at the end of the game, someone, hey, you were fantastic today. Absolutely. I'd have paid to watch you play today. They love it. We all love it. If I'm the manager, I love the chairman saying to me, Harry, you're doing a great job. And you feel good. You know, you'll get more out of people by telling them what they can do than what they can't do. I've had teams, I've done it. I walked in and shouted and screamed and told, you know, once or twice a year, once a year, but I've never had a response the following week when they played better. You'll get more out of the players by encouraging people, telling them how good they are, and you know, and tell them what they can do rather than what they can't do.
Why didn't they give you the England job?
I don't know. I thought at the time, I looked at certainty, you know, there was, I'm not being disrespectful, but there was Roy and there was, but at the time it looked absolute certainty that I had the job. I mean, the bookmakers, you couldn't get a bet. I was such a silly price. And everybody was, you know, I think the LMA and everybody, you know, Richard Bevan said, it's your job. But I don't know, you never know. I had a problem at Tottenham. I had a clause at Tottenham in my contract. When I signed the contract, I'm terrible. I walked in at Tottenham. I didn't have an agent. So 10 minutes from Daniel Levy's house, when he rings me that day, I get a phone call from an agent who I'd never dealt with in my life, who I didn't really know very well, and he said, Harry, you're going to Tottenham. I said, who told you? He said, I've heard from... So he said, who's doing your contract? I said, no one, I haven't got anybody. He said, can I do your contract? I said, well, I don't know if I'm going to go there yet, you know. He said, well, look, I'm only 10 minutes from Daniel Levy's house. He said, I know Daniel, can I come and do your contract? So, like an idiot, I said, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, sure, you know, let's see what happens. Next thing, he's in a room with Daniel doing my contract. So, by the get-out clause, if anybody wanted to take me, Tottenham paid £5 million to Portsmouth for me as a fee to take me. So in my contract, whichever club took me had to pay the £5 million back. They had to pay all my wages back that I'd earned at Tottenham, back to Tottenham. Every penny I earned had to go back to Tottenham. So it was a case of if I moved anywhere, it was like £16 million to pay Tottenham if somebody took me. But if Tottenham sacked me, they had to pay me £1 million. Now, it was a real crazy... I didn't look at it, and I know it's crazy when you get older, being a manager and being older. I didn't even look at it. It's all I was interested in. They're going to give you this much a week, Harry, and if you get in the Champions League, they're going to pay you this. I didn't even look at you know, what the clauses were. So for anybody who took me, it was going to be even the FA and Daniel Levy, if he's got a deal there, I don't care who he deals with, he's not going to suddenly go, listen, okay, forget that, give me $1 million or give me nothing. He would have wanted his 16, which I'm not saying I don't know.